Please go subscribe to the Rumble channel for Franchise Sports TV under the name FSTV22. Now, I'm using that Rumble channel for any purposes of me getting kicked off YouTube and also for more of my spicier joints. It's free as well. I have the freedom to say whatever I want to say as well. So go subscribe to FSTV22. That is Franchise Sports TV 22 on Rumble. What up, everyone? Franchise Sports TV back again with another video. I don't know what's going on, but the last couple of days, there's been a lot of people getting accused of stuff. Yeah, now this thing with Josh Giddey, Jamie Foxx. You already know the stuff with Diddy. What was it? Iman Shumpert got accused of something. Just like every day, somebody, he did this, I'm gonna accuse him of this. It's like every day of something. But what I heard from Josh Giddey, I'm like, do you do birth certificates around here, man? Before you decide to... But anyways, it's not the focus of the video. The focus of the video, I'm sitting here trying to wonder what's going on with Gregg Popovich. As he getting older, you know how people get older, they get more senile and different and everything. But what I saw, I thought it was quite weird. Maybe it's the BLM, whatever it is in. I don't know what it is in, but I just thought this. I mean, other people thought this is weird. So I think it was the game on Wednesday night. Spurs, Clippers are playing each other for a second time. Actually, the third time this season, but a second time in the last couple of days. Kawhi Leonard is shooting free throw, right? And he got the people booing and everything. But all of a sudden, Gregg Popovich thought he was, doing something, right? Takes the microphone and says, excuse me for a second. Can we stop all the bull and let these guys play? It got no class. That's not who we are. Knock off the booing. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Let's backtrack right here. Stop the booing. Let's backtrack here. I know Kawhi Leonard used to be a former member of the San Antonio Spurs. He won Finals MVP back in 2014. I know it didn't end well with the Spurs and Kawhi Leonard, thus him being traded to Toronto when he ends up winning another Finals MVP in the championship with the Toronto Raptors. Goes to the Clippers the next year and been on the Clippers ever since. The last time he was actually on the San Antonio Spurs was almost 6 years ago. I do remember there's a basketball game being played. He's on the opposing team now. Usually when the opposing team is at the free throw line, people do boo. Right? Right? That's what I thought. Former player or not. So why is Gregg Popovich going out here telling the fans to cut off the booing? What is this? What is this? I never heard of such a thing. This is professional basketball. Not elementary school basketball, middle school basketball. But the San Antonio Spurs fans were not happy. So they responded. And I guess, according to season ticket holder King Garcia, he thought Popovich's comments were out of bounds. I thought this too. I don't agree with him, Garcia said. Booing is part of being a fan. As long as you're not being belligerent, you should be able to boo. A fan has the right to boo. I had to agree with the fan. Now let's say this. Booing is fine as long as these fans are not saying anything egregious and threatening the players or anything like that. But booing, we getting panties in a bunch over booing? It's crazy. It's very crazy to me. So They trying to figure out what I'm trying to read the rest of this article here. Popovich was asked after the game, which the Clippers won 109 to 102 to hand the Spurs. Their 10th straight loss. They are now 3-12 on the season. What prompted him to grab the mic and address the fans? Anybody knows anything about sports, you don't poke the bear, he said. So what? Popovich declined to answer the follow-up questions about the incident. I spoke English, he said. I just told you, anybody that knows anything about sports, you knows you don't poke the bear. That's my answer. Doesn't make any sense. I'm going to say this. The world has gotten soft now. But Jeremy Sohan of the San Antonio Spurs was asked about Popovich asking the fans to stop booing. He also agreed with his coach. He says, I think it's the right thing to do. You don't know what's going on in Kawhi's head. He has done so much for his organization, so there's no need to disrespect him like that. I guess it's part of the game, but at the same time, he's a human too. I respect what Coach Pop did. Whoa. That's the point of booing, to get inside the head. What is this? What is going on? What the hell's going on today? Victor Wembanyama said, my reaction was just, I had no reaction, he said. It was during the game. Looking back at it, it was an interesting moment, but nothing to make noise about. It was definitely not a big deal to me. Spurs center Zach Kahn said he thought Popovich was doing what he thought was right, what he believed in. You definitely have never seen it before, but hey, that's Pop, Kahn said. I think some of these people are trying not to poke the bear, I guess. Collins, who was on the bench because of foul trouble at the time of the incident, said he was initially startled when he heard a voice other than that of the team public address announcer say something. At first, I thought it was a fan trolling or something, running on the court and grabbing the mic. He said, but I saw it as Pop. I guess I was a little bit more peace, knowing it was Pop, not some crazy fan. And then going in about Kawhi Leonard and his, what I just basically said, all his time there and everything, how everything ended with him and the San Antonio Spurs, how that went down. But that's crazy. If I don't have a Spurs jersey on, that's probably going to boo me for the rest of my career. Kawhi Leonard said after Wednesday's game. They're one of the best fans in the league and very competitive. Once I step on the court, they show that they're going for the other side. When I'm on the streets or going into restaurants, they show love. Why is Kawhi Leonard basically just said what I've been thinking? He basically just said what I just said. He didn't seem weirded out by his coach, but he understands why the fans booed. It's the opposing team. It's competition. It's basketball. Why are we telling fans to stop booing Popovich? Clippers forward Paul George called Popovich addressing the fans an awesome moment. I think it was a hell of a moment Pop was having. Kawhi's back in that situation. It's bittersweet in Kawhi's situation. He hung championship banners here and been a part of a winning team regardless of the situation. It sucks to give on an organization something and a city something for that to be. At this point, the treatment you get is unfortunate, but what makes sports sports? I think these NBA players have gotten soft. That's all I gotta say. A few fans addressed it again. I think we booed an opponent no matter what, and we have got a bit of a sore spot for Kawhi, just given the way he left us. So it's kind of hard to get over it. Spurs fan Omar Gonzalez said, I appreciate what Pop is saying, but it's hard to stop the booing. It's emotional. It's hard feelings. We're passionate fans. This is the way we expressed it. I had to agree with him as well. People of San Antonio. I've been to San Antonio, and for the most part, the people I encountered down there are very nice. But anyways, but shout out to the city of San Antonio. Yeah, this whole thing is bizarre to me. Is he gonna do this next game, or is it just because Kawhi Leonard won something for him? And I think I don't know, because I was trying to think most Spurs greats who won something for them or won 5 of their championships usually stay on until they retire. Like a David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Mono Ginobili. I know Tony Parker played 1 year, was it 1 or 2 years in Charlotte? I do not recall what happened with him when he went back to San Antonio. I'm sure he probably got the dedication and in the not the dedication, but the video they be showing them, all the highlights, all these years being there. Kawhi Leonard is a different one because he didn't win. He was a star there, but all of a sudden he left in the middle of his career. So I guess this is weird territory from, I guess. I don't know. All the big stars that played for San Antonio that won rings. But yeah, this is just weird to me. And I just think it's soft as hell. It's competition. But I want to see, by example, the next game against Boston, Milwaukee, what the Bucks fans are going to do to Drew Holiday when he shows up. But anyways, yeah. Gregg Popovich, man. Liberal as liberal can get.